Welcome back to our second look at the 2018 edition of Savage Lands. This is the first update, hopefully not the only one. There's Kerr. So we're on the second island. I've resurrected one of my old characters, just so we don't have to spend several episodes on basic progression that we've seen before. But we do actually want to look at some changes, and we discovered that bandages needed salt last time. So I do believe that's mined. Actually, what's this? Let's have a look. See what sort of node this is. This is a clay node. All right. Yeah, whatever. And so I believe it might be basic rocks. Oh, ice. Blimey. Just giving clay, ice and stone. Oh, there we go. Salt. First bit of salt. Ice. Yeah, I seem to remember fresh water that I thought was new last time. It's actually been in the game for a while because you turn ice into it to cauldron, I think. There we go. There's the salt. No new graphic yet. But now I should actually be able to make some bandages, I think. Basic bandages. Oh, I do require a little more cloth shred, which means, first of all, turning some sundered cotton into that. Make some basic bandages. I can only make one. Blimey, they require 5 shreds. That's quite a lot, but I do get 3 bandages out of it. So, there we go. Not bad. Also, there's a mate. I think we saw that last time. So last time we went straight on to Vera Chul and found some new mates. Although that was dark, so. I think Dramar's... Oh my god, it's the bear again. Well, what I really need to do is get tonk some skellies in the old-fashioned way to get myself a resurrection pike, just so I don't have to respawn wherever the hell. I don't. Yeah, this is a new land, isn't it? So I don't actually have any set up. An old character, but a new land. So this time I'm not going to go to I'm not going to go to the town of wherever the hell that is on the other side. So let's go east. And there's Kerr standing on top of the tower, which has not rendered at this distance. I'm just arbitrarily climbing a rock. Okay, so here's a little wolfie. I think this is one of the bigger ones that you find on Freydalyn in the Wildwood. But my sword is a lot more ferocious this time. This is just a steel sword, so it's not like endgame type thing. It's not mid-game. I think this is the sort of thing that... well, this is iron and... Oh, I can't remember now. But... I've inherited it from a previous season, so I'm not going to ask too many questions. Let's have a look, a bit of a chunder around the Wildwood. There's a lot more... Also, Kerr sounds very close all of a sudden. Hang on, let's get rid of him. Where's my shield? Why is my shield not working? Oh, I think it was. I think it was just... Yeah, why is the shield? The shield's not... Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, I know why, because I think my mouse is starting to get a bit flaky. Yeah, I need to do something about that. I think I need a new mouse, so it's not always sending the signal properly. God damn it, I forgot about that. Oh, the cows are over here as well. Cows and deers and various other passive mobs. Yeah, so all the spawns do feel very different now. I'm surprised they put the bears so close to the start of the island. That feels odd. But I suppose it's pretty obvious that you have to avoid the buggers when you're not a strong character. So I really could do with some skellies. And also some food. There's not a huge amount in the Wildwood to actually see, is there? Oh, what about those keylets? K-I-I-L-O-T. I haven't seen any of those recently. Maybe they've been bunged somewhere else, but they were always a feature of the Wildwood. Also that great big wolf whose name I forget. That's sometimes... It's a rare-ish spawn. But it's a named spawn, so it'll pop up in the bottom left. There's that... Is that... Oh, I can't remember what that is. Is that the lake? Oh, God. Yeah, the pathing's still a bit buggered. Oh! Mate. So, plenty of sinew on him. Nice. So you can actually... the thing is, in the last episode I said I was having trouble finding sinew, and someone pointed out in the comments I could have actually made it because once you actually get some animal skin, you can just craft it like that. And you can also tan the animal skin into leather, and there's other stuff as well you can do with it. What's that? What's an actual helmet? A hardened leather helmet. There's a night bloom. Still can't pick these. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Night bloom flowers are rare. If they still operate like they used to, they're kind of like special cases. They kind of like only spawn once per place across different characters, or the same character. Oh, I can't remember now. But they are kind of like special. I think you do make them into potions. I don't really need that helmet. I've already got a full set of steel armour on. Can you some of these, I think there's a bug at the moment where you can't actually necessarily rebuild a lot of stuff. And this seems to be the case with this one. So I'm going to ignore that. This cottage does not have a name. Oh, it's not the one I was thinking of anyway, that's why. There's like a... Oh god, there's another bear! I'm going to the wall, see what's changed on the wall. God, I'm going so slow. I'm sure the stamina bars are refills much slower than it used to. And that's always been tweaked over the year, rebalanced constantly. Die. I'll have to cook some meat at some point. There's the wall. I'm actually right in the wrong place to get on the wall, to be honest. I should have gone on from the outside. Let's make our way over here. Try and avoid the bear. I'm actually getting chilly. Oh, might not be able to avoid the bear if I keep on going that way. Let's warm up. I didn't realise how cold I was getting. These aren't really brilliant ones to warm up on. There's something coming towards me. I can hear it. It's a skelly. It's a fasty as well. Get out of the way, tree! Ow! Come on, fasty. Missed. The collision detection on these at the moment are a bit ungenerous. It seems to be able to get you from further away than feels correct. Oh, a warmstone! Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? Actually, that's all terrible. At least I've got myself a little skull. Uh-oh. The bear's watching. I got some nuts out of that. That's okay. I think they fell from the tree. Well, I warmed up a bit. That'll do me. So I'm interested to see if Furies come out at night these days. Because that was always a big feature of the game. And then at some point they kind of like abandoned that and just put Furies all over the shop. And made them incredibly hard as well. Long-term viewers will remember Fury Road as well. I wasn't the only person who came up with that name as well. I noticed other people independently came up with that. It was a little road outside my centre point encampment. Here's the wall. Maybe I should try and get to Grimsby, which was a nickname I gave to one of the villagers, which may or may not be burnt to the ground. Yet to see. So on the other side of this, there was actually a village kind of like on the slopes. So we'll have a see of that, see if anything's changed there. It'll probably be. And so there's the community. I think because it's because there's been people have drifted away from the game. There's a lot less activity on people finding all these rare things. So I have no idea where any like these rare new weapons are being hidden. But it'd be interesting to. Is that different? No, it looks like it's a different thing that's actually there. I don't think that used to be there. So I read the forest giants. Oh, the forest giants. Freydalyn is the crown jewel of the Tarvis Isles and was supposed to be the supposed source of the power and the riches to be found therein. Whilst its creation is shrouded in myth and legend, the one certainty is that the forest giants emerged during this time of prehistory. Blah, blah, blah. So I can't remember where the forest giant around here lives. I think it might be on the other side. I think. Oh, yeah, I recognise that. Yeah. Down. What's that? What's a molar? Down there should actually be a forest giant. Apparently they're much tougher than they were. Maybe. Oh, so mate, you fell off a cliff. Yeah. But I'm not going to go and see that just yet. How am I doing with my Piker Res? Steel 2 skulls. I could have done with some skellies on the wall, but... So I'm not certain, but I do also think that some of the spawning isn't quite there yet, in terms of sometimes things do spawn and sometimes others. I mean, I've been walking around and there's not been that many spawns, and there should be, I think. There's been a lot of animal-y type things, but really this wall should actually have sentries on it. They're always used to. So I think this is the first pass of the new spawning, or the new locations and everything, so it's not quite there yet, I don't think. Right, let's have a go. I mean, this is still the closed beta update, which you can still opt into if you want. So I don't know if by the time this goes out, maybe there will actually have been tweaks, but I'm not holding my breath at the moment. I'm hungry again. It's one of those games where you actually end up eating about 10 bits of meat every day, which is not what you generally do in real life, admittedly. So, there is that. That's used to have a portal in it. I may go and have a poke around in there. Should also be a city poos here. just like well, I say city, more like a small village. Yeah. Sirdromar, that's the bugger. Should be crowing with furies or skellies or something, but nothing here at the moment. That's repairable. Got quite... well, No, I don't have any of that. I don't have any real urge to rebuild at the moment anyway. Now, things seem really expensive in the blueprints. All this lot. I haven't done any crafting tables or anything yet, have I? There's the Pike of Resurrection. Need 3 skulls for that. Crafting table needs 8 woods. I'm not even sure I've got it. No, I've got 6. It's not many. See if there's anything around here to tonk. No, it's all a bit deserted. Yeah, the village is all very broken up and quiet. I'm going to have a bit of a look around the theoretical portal. Because they bunged in loads of portals at one point. All these like mysterious secret ones. I'm going to need to warm up again soon. But the main portal on the one that goes from Island 1 to Island 2 was taken out and replaced by the old bridge. Oh, it was a Goaty Poos. Hello, Goaty Poos. Bye. It's more you. Yet more bloody meat. Yet more bloody meat. And off we go. Stamina bar! God, it's slow to refill. Again, I'm not sure if that's new or not. Oh, Skelly! Finally! Also, dragon. So far, I haven't actually been bothered by the dragon at all. Yeah, I got injured, a little bit injured there, which is... yeah, felt ungenerous. Right, I can now make a pike of res. No. Floaty dead body. Get up the hill. So I'm going to bang it here in Goat Alley, I think. Apply all components. Set spawn point. And we should be good. Right. Where's it? Oh, it's there. Mate. That's gone really quiet. They used to really kind of bleat really loudly. Or maybe it's just I've got the sound turned down for me. But right, so in theory, that's a portal. Although it doesn't look very portal-y anymore. Ah. Oh, maybe that's not it. Maybe the actual portal was... ah, the actual portal is here, I think. Yeah, there's a little bit of a transition there. And it just basically puts you at the base of that wall area. So it's not very... it doesn't take you very far at all. But it's a good way of getting up rather than going down. I mean, going down, that was a bit pointless. But I mean, you might as well just fall over the side. Still no fall damage. I've been saying that for about 5 years now. Actually, literally it's probably about 3 or 4. Right, so let's have a bit of a tour around here. This is we're basically taking the long way around to Grimsby. Oh, you over there. I don't remember which bit this actually is. So I mean, over the course of the development of Savage Lands, there have been 3 different maps. They've gone back to the second one for this, as I mentioned in the last episode, which is the most interesting of the 3. But it's not the. It's like I think it's not the. Maybe it's the smallest. Maybe it could be described as the smallest, I guess, because the first island was just one great big circular island where you could get lost in it. But there were a few landmarks here and there, but it wasn't very geographically interesting. And the third one was. But it did have Snowmere on it, but then the main island was absolutely immense. I think probably too immense for the scope of the game, really. And it was just a little bit ugly and weird. I suppose it's because we only ever saw it early on in development. I mean, this island was ugly and weird to start with, before they'd put in a lot of the trees and things. There were like acres. If you've seen Season 2, the earlier parts of that, there were sometimes just acres of like blank space. So I don't know. It would be interesting to see what happened with the third island, but I don't think they're going to... Actually, oh, these are spear variants. They're slightly different skellies. But I think they're just slightly tougher than the normal ones. They've got a little proddy thing going on. Oh, come on! That was nowhere near. I'm going to loot you. Oh, there's no skull in that one. I'm going to get you. Mate. Mate. Mate! Yeah, just one hit kill there. Loot. Get closer. Decayed flesh. Light me up, baby! And yet again I'm hungry. So yet another raw, well, not roasted, cooked steak. Probably cooked about a year ago. It's still good! No, I think I'm pretty much blue bar, depleting, hunger, vanished, tree falling! Miss me. Well, I think I'm actually going in the wrong direction now if I'm trying to get to the Pillars of Sarth. Oh god, I've gone east. I really have gone east. Yeah, there's a nice little sort of like arrangement of bridges and islands over there. But I'm not going to bother with that. There was never ever anything there to go for. It was just nice. It was a nice little spot. I don't think there's any lore there even. There might have been some cotton. Whoop-de-doo, lads. Right, so let's go back over here. Let's go towards the... Where's the tower gone? Should be over... I think it's behind the trees. Dude. Spear skelly. Hoop. Hoop. Is this camel toe? Lake camel toe. Camp frozen toe. Yeah, this was what I was thinking about earlier. Yeah. I think I always called it camel toe. Can't rebuild that one, unfortunately. Maybe we can tonk this. Give me some planks. I don't really want them. Got night bloom now. Right, so let's go. Let's have to be towards the dragon, I guess. Where's the dragon going? Oh, it's settling on the invisible tower. Well, it's visible if I can like half look at it at the corner of my eye. Actually, which tower is that? That's the really tall tower. Ah, yeah, okay, yep. There's two towers on this island. The northern one is the one I want to go to. Actually, I want to go to the west of the big tower so I can get to... What's going on? Where am I? Where is this? Oh, I know. This was the one time, many, many years ago, the spawn of Draconis. I met him here, but that was only in like one or two updates. They changed his location to the third island at some point. So I fought him here once. Managed to take off like a sliver of damage because he's an end game rare spawn. He's a prick, is what he is. Right, so let's just go head towards... Well, Grimsby, I guess, is actually more towards the southwest of the tower, so I don't need to take a northerly sort of approach to it, or northeasterly. I'm using my compass directions, as usual, as I remember them, even though they're not actually technically correct. I don't think I've actually got a compass. No. That was always one big thing of the game, where they introduced a compass, and people got confused how to use it, because it worked in a real compass style, and people weren't used to that. But it was kind of like essential on the original island, on map number 1. Map number 2, which is this one, not so much, because once you learnt it, you can navigate purely by landmarks, and because it's almost like they made it so memorable as an island, as full of features, that you simply no longer needed the compass. Third island, the third map, which is now no longer being worked on, that definitely needed a compass, and probably some other navigation aids as well. I remember the days of community asking for a map over and over. And thankfully never implemented. I don't think that was the spirit of the game, really. I think it was always supposed to remain as much of a wilderness as possible. Keep you on your toes. Right, so we're back here. We're back at Sirdromar. Back at that spawn point. That can be repaired. That's almost done. That just needs a lot of stone and clay if you wanted to repair that. But it does require another 180 stones. They've really ramped up the requirements there. Right. There's a skelly up in the air. Oh my dicks! Hello. Right, so Kerr is getting pissy. Kerr has noticed me for the first time. Senpai! Pie. Oh, a glitchy one! Oh, I haven't seen one of those for a long time. Mate. Oh, mate! And now Kerr's just going to bother me. I need to break my line of... Okay, let's go. Oh, no! Run! Ow. Bugger off. Don't like the likes of you. Right. See if you've got a skull. You do have a skull. Can't be bothered with the tin ore. Because they'd have to do all smelting and stuff. I'm going to pick my way down here. So I need to hide behind some trees and things. Is this a suitable way to get down? It's really not. Ah! I'm going anyway. Still. fall damage. I should be able to break my line of sight in here. But it's legendarily a bit tricksy to actually get that always sorted. Let's try and see what this is. This should be copper. What was that? Achieved Prospector. Whatever. I think it must be just one of those in-game achievements. Still going for me. That, about, like, mining 10 rocks or whatever. Actually, what is those? That checklist thing? Oh, who cares? There's a checklist, I've turned it off. One of the first things I always do when I start again. Oh, here we go, look, this is oh god, it's one of you. Again, long-term viewers will remember this area as being the area where I built Centrepoint. Although it's not quite there yet. I'm aware that I'm still being flamed. Where is Centrepoint? Oh no, that's deep. Deeper than I remember. I'm getting cold. There's the golem, whatever the hell they're called. Punch! Oh, they're much tougher than they used to be. I think. Although they're not really hurting me with my steel armour, so that's convenient. Actually, what do they drop these days? Oh. No, God, don't do that again. Double click on this game. It's not Astroneer. Yeah, we're coming up to where Centrepoint used to be, so we're... Piss off. Ow, 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 ow. I'm not really hurting much at all. I wonder if there's some problem with the hurtiness on this. Because I don't seem to be losing any health at all when I get hurt. It's most odd. Maybe it's just... Yeah, this is where Centrepoint used to be. And therefore, this is where Fury Road... Oh. used to be. I didn't realise he's... No, that's not hurting me. Okay, there's something absolutely buggered about that. Yeah, so this used to be Fury Road, that was full of Furies. Now, no longer, which is a shame. Because that always used to be fun times. Let's just get to Grimsby. My stamina's just nowhere near anything. Hide! I wonder, actually, does a Cure Air Potion give me stamina back? I don't think it does. I think there's a potion that gives you, like, really instant stamina regain, but since I've been fanning it around so long, that it doesn't really matter anymore, because I've actually grown it back organically. Ah, yes. End of Fury Road. Yeah, there's bugger all on there. Still very... Ah! Go away. See, I'm not in a very tree-y area. Trees are apparently the best thing to destroy line of sight. But also, it's really good when all the trees get lit up. Like, that's always the fun bit. Oh, Grimsby's on the other bloody shore. God damn it. Never mind. Well, we'll probably take a trip via the island. Missed me. Oh, there we go. Fire! See the fire engine racing past. Yeah, so there's that little island thing. There's Lake Tyree. There's Grimsby in the distance. I can just see one hut at the moment. More will pop up in due course, no doubt. I think to get to it, I mean, you can either go one way around or the other. Oh, I can go that way around, which is the less cold route. But I'm going to just like run across here to the island. This is always fun. I do think that the water feels deeper than it used to. I might be wrong, or maybe you're just lower down these days. I think they kind of like lowered the viewpoint at some point, so you're actually sort of like closer to the ground. Maybe that's it. Damey Islet. That's a shamey Damey. Yeah, there's Grimsby. It's burnt to the ground. Yes, it's that variant. Because in this game, sometimes it's had an interesting history of like they put in a village. And it starts off burnt to the ground, and then they resurrect it, or vice versa, or something. At the moment, it's very much in the burnt to the ground state, so we can't use this as shelter. Ah, Grimsby, Grimsby, Grimsby. We'll probably actually need to hello. I really need to get rid of this prick. Prick. Yes. Maybe I'll just go hide in the forest. But yeah, Grimsby definitely burnt to the ground. No use to anyone. Aye, aye, aye. And there's a 2. eventually. Dragon statues. Oh, I think maybe Kerr's given up. Bye. Well, thanks for stopping by. Right, so we'll stop here. I think I've had a good old look at the second. Enough of the second island. There's obviously a decent amount more. There's the Northern Tower, in theory, up there. Although, the tower's at the top left. So there's one tower over there. And there's one tower there, and also one back on Snowbeard. But the dragon seems to have gone to somewhere else. That's interesting. I might be wrong, but that requires a bit of investigation. But we will stop here. And we may continue in another episode, depending on public demand. Cool. And do subscribe to be notified when things go live. Just have a look around the back. And I shall see you next time. Ooh, cotton.